opera, you know, things can go wrong. People can get sick, you know, God forbid, or people can be in an accident on the way to the theatre. And the idea is if something were to happen to the man who's singing the role of Guglielmo, the cover would step in and sing the role or perform the role in his place.
If you're going to cover a part, you need to learn the role, you need to learn the staging, even if you don't have an opportunity to do the staging with your colleagues. And this is, I'm sorry to say, but it's bound to happen. I mean, 18 performances of Così or whatever we have, that's a lot.
Being a coverer is a very challenging occupation because you have to be on hand, certainly on the performances and obviously rehearsals.
I'm just on my way to an Italian coaching with Gabriella, and I'll be working on my cover. I'm covering the role of Guglielmo in Così fan tutte. So I've got my score and I've got my Nico Castel translation, and it's in the beautiful organ room, which is in the house.
Non dipende che da lei consolare il vostro cor.
Guglielmo, of the two boys, is the one who is more vigorous, who always says everything that he sings. It's sort of almost a macho character.
Donne mie la fate a tanti, a tanti, a tanti, a tanti, a tanti. E se il verdite giotir, se si lagnano gli amanti, comincio a compatir.
Here we go.
Shall we go from your very first?
Yes. La mia fior di ligi tradirmi non sa, uguale in lei credo costanza e beltà, uguale in lei credo costanza e beltà.
Yes, it's la mia fior di ligi.
Gabriella is very, she's lovely, but she's very insistent on a lot of the diction things, so she works us quite hard.
Yes. Rompiam la mista. Bravo.
Double L?
Yes, double L. Very good.
Coaching singers is a very varied task. I mean, first of all, the basic thing of making sure that they know all the notes, that they know all the words, that they understand what they're about. But it's interesting at Glyndebourne because there's always been a very, very high musical standard.
Tradirmi non sa, uguale le credo, costanza e beltà, uguale le credo, costanza e beltà.
In my experience, there's never necessarily been an extra member of music staff like there is at Glyndebourne to do coaching. My job also entails making sure that the singers remember the musical points during the rehearsal process.
Excellent, excellent. Watch carefully when you do the vezzosi, that you do have some vowel on it, okay?
As far as advice, I would say be there for as many rehearsals as you can. And if there's anything you're insecure with, staging, watch that DVD of the production, you know, or really go ask the director questions.
La celeste beltà degli occhi vostri, la piaga prina i nostri, cui rimediar può solo il balsamo d'amore.
These sessions, and I'll have a few of them over the next few weeks, to make sure I know the role up to standard and I'm ready for the different tempos and just to make sure everything's up to a performable standard.
With singing, it's not just a question of having a great voice. I know there's so many people, I get very frustrated with people who've got a great voice, but they haven't got maybe the work ethic or the ability to on stage or the musicality. What I spotted immediately with Duncan was his desire to make sure that everything is absolutely correct and to really work very hard. Not only is he talented musically and vocally, but I think he has, I think he's got what it takes to really to look at all aspects of the profession.
When you're an understudy, it's tough because you're not up there doing it all the time, but this is how careers are made.